Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. Today is day 2 of progesterone eating week. It's actually day 23 of the cycle. Like I explained, I'm a day behind. So I use a different tracking app for my period that I have used for years called Maya, and I probably will still keep Maya, but Dr. Mindy actually suggested this app called Clue. So this is what I'm using right here. Again, I'm sorry guys, if you're watching this. So it's kind of handy because it tells you right here, like that says day 23. That little cloud right there is the day that you bleed. So TMI. Anyways, okay. So I actually feel good. And it's probably because I've been fed. So right now, I'm just hitting the 15-hour mark for intermittent fasting. Kind of weird that it's still like breakfast time and I'm breaking my fast. But I'm following Dr. Mindy's guidelines. She says no more than 15 hours. And my stomach is growling right now as we speak. First, I'm going to start off with my coffee. As usual, I'm going to put bone broth in it with some heavy cream. And then I will think about what I'm going to eat for breakfast. One of these days, I'm going to have to show you guys my sugar-free syrup stash because you will be like, oh my God, that is a lot of syrups. I think they're good for about 2 years too, but I'm making my way through the pumpkin ones slowly but surely. I have no idea what I want to eat for breakfast. But I do want to try to get hemp seeds in as much as I can during this week because that is a progesterone building food. I saw this recipe for keto approved no bake cookies in 5 minutes. It's on Pinterest. Come on, there we go. And it's made with peanut butter, Lakanto, unsweetened coconut, which I just got in my Sprouts grocery haul the other day before I decided I was doing all of this, and butter. So it is very keto friendly still. I figure I'll make them today. I'll eat them during this week, but they could probably be for my regular keto eating too. And what I've also discovered from looking at Dr. Mindy's reset group, that you pretty much might need fat bombs to help you get your fat goals met when you're following her recommendations, because you're dropping protein. And when you're dropping protein, you're also lowering your fat intake. So you kind of have to make up for it in other ways. So this cookie is called a no-bake cookie, but I would consider it more like a fat bomb. Okay, so I've decided to totally revamp the recipe because I was looking into it, and some other seeds that are supposed to be progesterone building are sesame seeds and pumpkin seeds, chia seeds as well. So I think for this recipe, I'm going to modify it and I'm going to add PEPITAS, which are pumpkin seeds, the hemp seeds. I'm still gonna have the shredded coconut. Okay guys, so this is everything to make our progesterone keto cookies. So I'll just show you what we're gonna put in. So we're gonna start with, this is 2/3 a cup of natural peanut butter. This is Skippy all natural. This is leftover from my son. So as soon as I run out, I will buy some real all natural peanut butter, but this is all I had on hand. Yes, I know it has palm oil in it. And then I have 3 tablespoons of melted butter. We're gonna go and add Lakanto. This is 1 tablespoon of Lakanto. I'm not sure if I need more than this because the recipe that was basing it off of was off of a liquid sweetener. So I will taste it, and if I feel like it needs more, then I'll know next time to add more, and I'll put little notes here in the video for you if it needs more. The cacao powder, this is 2 tablespoons of cacao powder. Maybe I will go ahead and taste it right now and just see what I'm dealing with to see if I need to add more Lakanto. Yes. I'm gonna add another tablespoon of Lakanto. Okay, so here's another tablespoon of Lakanto, and the reason why I'm adding it is because the peanut butter is very salty and that's overtaking the flavor. Okay, so let me taste again. I feel like it still needs more. I'm gonna put another tablespoon in. Okay, so here's another tablespoon. So that's gonna be a total of 3 in here. That's it. I'm not gonna add any more. I'm staying committed to this now, whatever it tastes like. It's just slightly sweet, but we're going with this now. To this, we're gonna go ahead and add the rest of our ingredients. This is 2/3 a cup of pepitas. This is 1/3 a cup of whole hemp seeds. So those two are the progesterone building foods, plus the cacao powder and the peanut butter, all progesterone building. And then this is 1/3 a cup of unsweetened shredded coconut. Oh yeah, 18 cookies out of this. I don't know about that. Okay, so I got a pan here, a small pan with parchment paper, because this is gonna go in the freezer when we're done. This is a 2-inch cookie scoop. I think this is gonna be too big, because if it's supposed to make 18, I think maybe this will make enough. Okay, that one's a little small. I feel like this one is still too small. So mine made 12. I'm gonna put them in the freezer now. I think I'm just gonna put it in the freezer maybe 20 to 30 minutes and then check on them. So I let these freeze a little bit longer than 30 minutes actually. I think they were in there like maybe closer to like 50 minutes. And then I updated the macros because I added more of the Lakanto. So these are now gonna be, with the 12 cookies, it's 3 grams of net carbs, 8 total carbs, 2 grams of fiber, 17 grams of fat, 7 grams of protein, and 192 calories. It has 0 glycemic load. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and taste one, because this is basically breakfast now. My suggestion, use unsalted butter. This is definitely good for like when you're PMSing, so maybe like those last 3 days before your period starts. This will be good because it's salty and sweet, but it's not sweet enough for me, so that's why I'm saying maybe use unsalted butter. I'm not sure if these would be best stored in the freezer. I'm thinking because there's a lot of peanut butter in the butter, there's nothing really to like harden it. Like usually when I make my fat bombs, I'm using dark chocolate or coconut oil or something that would solidify more in the fridge. I think these might have to be stored in the freezer just because I have a feeling if you put it in the fridge, it'll be too soft. I might test it out and put like a couple in the fridge and then the rest in the freezer and just see which one is better. This is going to be lunch. It is 2:20 and I've taken a shower, so my hair is a lot cleaner looking now. And basically, I should just call this progesterone building week salad week because that's what I seem to be eating. Oh, and I do want to say, I didn't mention yesterday, after I ate like all the fruit and vegetables for the day, I actually did not have any GI issues. So I'm not sure if it was that I took my enzymes before, which I'm also going to take. I take these ZenWise digestive enzymes. I'll put a link for it down below if you're curious about it, on Amazon. And I take one of these before I have a meal, especially right now because there's a lot of vegetables and fruits that I'm not used to eating. Let me show you the salad I'm working on. So I'm just going to be using, this is a big bin of organic super greens from Sprouts. Take like 2 big handfuls of it. So for today's salad, I have 2 hard-boiled eggs that I have sliced. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those in there. Trying to watch the protein, even though I'm not supposed to be counting macros. Okay, and then I decided today I'm just gonna use 2 of these Kirkland organic chunky guacamole cups. So I'm gonna put the guacamole on here. And this is not avocado. I should have just got plain avocado. This is actually guacamole, which you would eat with chips. My gosh, I wish I had chips. Still gonna be good though. So far in this salad, the avocado from the guacamole is going to be the progesterone building food, and the sunflower seeds is going to be progesterone building foods. Okay, so there is the salad. I'm probably going to throw some salt and pepper on it. Okay, I'm going to leave that as it is now, but I may end up throwing some olive oil or avocado oil over it. Okay, and then what you didn't see me eat after the little cookie, the no-bake cookie, was I basically ate one of these because I did like a taste test where I took a bite of 3 different flavors. So I'm just counting it as 1 bar. But I'm not supposed to be counting macros, but I can't help and enter it into Carb Manager anyways. So now I have the other half of my papaya from yesterday. This is also the progesterone building food. Sprinkle a little bit of Ceylon cinnamon on it, just because, I don't know, just kind of sounded good. Okay, so that is my lunch, the salad and some papaya. It is 4:30 and I am starting to feel snacky. I think it's the low protein, honestly. I'm at 41 grams. I know I'm not supposed to be counting. I should just be eating if I'm hungry or eat more protein, but so these are those cookies I made this morning, and I put them in the fridge, and yeah, I think these need to be stored in the freezer. It's very fudgy like. They're good though. I might just eat 2 of them. I think they're almost 200 calories each though. Oh, not supposed to worry about calories anymore. Okay, I put the other one back in the freezer and grabbed one out of the freezer. Yeah, they're way better when they're in the freezer. Those are flipping good. I suddenly don't know what the heck I'm doing with my air fryer. I just like fried my broccoli. Fried, get it? Because I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna throw some broccoli in the air fryer. I'll just throw a little bit of oil, some garlic, truffle with sea salt, Trader Joe's. It's like a sea salt, Himalayan salt that I had for years. In fact, the can lid is like rested on there. And I like burned these suckers to a crisp. This was a whole stalk of broccoli. But yeah, I totally charred it. I don't know if it's still good. I kind of dig it. In the air fryer now, I have one of these jalapeno pepper jack sausages again. I had it last night, loved it. So I have one of those, and I have a sweet potato warming up in the air fryer. And then I'm gonna eat some of this broccoli. Here we have that sausage, jalapeno pepper jack sausage. And I already snacked on a little broccoli floret already, so I don't even know how much that is. This is one, I would call this a medium sweet potato. It's a little bit bigger than the one I had last night, which is funny because I'm not even really starving right now. But I know I need to eat because it's 6:02 p.m. And I may not eat all of this. I have no idea. I love sweet potatoes. So, so for this, the only progesterone building food is the sweet potato. I can't remember if broccoli, I know for sure it's estrogen building. I can't remember if it's progesterone too. So really that's the only thing on there. But I'm gonna go ahead and add some butter. And actually I'm doing really good on fats today. I think my fats are at 70%, which is, you know, kind of, that is what you aim for on keto. I'm not even seriously that hungry right now, so I'm just gonna eat whatever I can of this. Let me tell you where we're at macro-wise, even though I'm not supposed to be counting. So for the day, this is what the little circle looks like. 52 grams of carbs, which when I'm doing the ketobiotic, which is not this week, that would be okay because she wants you at 50, she wants you under 50 grams of net carbs, so I almost made it there. 90 grams of total carbs. Fiber is 28 grams, which I think you're supposed to aim for 20 grams a day. My fat is 131 grams. It's funny because for my normal keto diet, I hit it exactly. This pink one right here. That's my goal, normal, 131 grams. Protein, 57 grams, way under what I normally eat, but I'm trying to prepare myself for when I'm supposed to be having 50 grams of protein. And then my calories, 1,684. My target, I know I'm not counting, 1,687. So if I can eat all this, I may not eat it all. I don't know because I'm feeling pretty full. But it's already 6 o'clock and I want to start my fast, my intermittent fasting. So I'm going to eat this and I will show you guys this empty plate, whatever's left on the plate when I'm done. Okay, I'm going to show you guys what's left on my plate. So, I don't know. I would say that's like maybe only 2 tablespoons of sweet potato left. But I'm full, and I think I'm full because of the sausage. Before I close out for the day, I do want to say that I did notice improved sleep last night. I can't tell you why. Carbs, maybe. Maybe the carbs just kind of knocked me out and I slept more. I don't know. I definitely wake up a lot still when I'm fasting. I'll wake up at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning still. And sometimes I'll lay there for an hour or two. The other thing that I have read is that when you wake up like that at like 3 o'clock in the morning, that's cortisol. So that means that I'm not handling stress well. And so it could be that my cortisol levels are high. And when your cortisol levels are high, that's going to affect insulin resistance, which can also affect your estrogen and progesterone, according to Dr. Mindy. So last night I slept. I'm not saying in any way I'm not going to do alternate day fasting, because I definitely am going to, because it works. It works for me. It's how I can lose weight the easiest. So I will go back to alternate day fasting, but it's just something to note that I did have improved sleep last night. Anyhow, I'm so full, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this low carb progesterone building day. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not yet subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. And when you do, don't forget to hit that little bell icon, and that'll notify you every time that I've uploaded a new video. I may not record anything until the last 3 days before my cycle, because eating is definitely different then, where you're supposed to have more carbohydrates. But anyhow, thanks again for watching, and we will see you in the next one.